I don't know about you, but I would be happy if I had a mailman that took all the junk mail that was sent to my house and threw it away instead of putting it in my mailbox. For about the past 10 years or so, there's been a mailman in North Carolina who's been taking all the junk mail that goes along his residence route, taking it, throwing it away, or burying it in his backyard. What's wrong with this? If you ask me, there's really nothing wrong with it. But under federal law, there is something wrong with it. So what did this guy get? Well, for doing a good deed, he got slapped with a $3,000 fine. He got also over 500 hours of community service, and he's on 3 years of probation. If you ask me, I don't think he deserves it. If you think he does, post your text response down below. On a side note, if you are on the cover of a magazine, chances are the magazine decided to put you on there because they think that you're a pretty good face. Not like this guy. He looks constipated. What were you thinking when you decided to put that guy on the cover? Another thing, to everyone out there who's whining, bitching, and complaining that Hillary Clinton may become the new Secretary of State, I particularly don't really care too much for Hillary Clinton, but for all those people who are bitching and complaining that are saying, wow, we thought Barack Obama was going to bring everyone new into Washington and, you know, he wasn't going to bring anyone back from the past, get over it. What did you expect him to do? Bring in your beer-drinking buddies who elected the last jackasses into office? He's doing something that needs to be done. He has to surround himself with people who have credible sources. Not your buddy from down the street that fucking threw out his wife and beat his 2 kids last night. The presidency and the transaction is going to take some getting used to. I know everyone has this big idea of what Barack Obama could be, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's still a man. He's got to put his pants on the same way you do, and he's got to make decisions. American people need to get out of his business and start worrying about their own shit, like their mortgage payments they haven't been able to pay, their credit card bills that they can't pay, their kids that are out on the streets doing drugs, and their family members that are really trying to keep it in the family. America needs a reality check. You guys need to pull your heads out of your ass and start worrying about your own personal problems before you start trying to criticize the way a man is trying to put together a cabinet to run the country that you know you couldn't do to begin with.